What's up guys, Conan Bell here and I play Fighting Leaf on the interwebs. This is my real-life sister-in-law, Tiffany.
Hey guys.
So today we're going to be watching a little something that I probably shouldn't have spent money on, but not for the reasons that it usually is. Today we're going to be watching a UAV special of, some of you might have heard this if you're familiar with a little well-known reviewer online called Phaelus. We're going to be watching something called The Secret of... I'm not recording on my microphone. The Secret... The Secret... Clap. The Secret of Anastasia. I hope you enjoyed the poor sound quality at the beginning of this video because I can't be bothered to start over. And now... I'm gonna press... the X button on my controller duty, and
You've got this.
okay, let's do this.
Once upon a time. Isn't that what all the great narrators say? Great. Once upon a time, in this really enormous place called Russia, which was cold a lot, but actually very beautiful, there lived this Tsar. In Russia, Tsar is like a king. Are we all on the same page?
Holy crap, I love how immediately this thing just talks down to you. Phaelus was absolutely right about it.
Really nice once you got... This family all lived happily in this fantastic house.
And everything was perfect and peachy, and nothing was wrong ever until the day the family was murdered!
Spoiler alert.
Boy, those shadows must have been real easy to animate. And they still made her head huge. Is the whole movie gonna be like this? Just performed in front of a wall? No?
That might have been the way that they were able to release it the same year as the Anastasia movie. Is just doing shadow puppets.
Yeah, that would stand to reason. I'm gonna turn off that stupid dehumidifier because you're ruining everything! Stop ruining everything! Gosh! Hello, I'm well adjusted.
Do you feel better now?
Yes.
Well, Goofenoff, is she up there?
Goofenoff. 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 His name is Goofenoff! Goofenoff! It's funny because he's wearing pudding on his face.
Is it pudding?
That's good. Spooky.
What? Did they forget to animate that part and just kind of made him wibble wobble?
I mean, don't you do that when people karate chop your nose?
No, I just fall down. So, it's been 20 years since the death of the Tsar and his family. And nobody checked the singing window of the ruins that used to house the... It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Top quality.
It's a good movie.
Top
It's a
quality.
good movie.
Yes, sir. We're still working with shadows.
You know, you're right. This is probably real easy. Real
Man, I
easy
could have
for
been
everybody.
an animator. Dang.
I could have been. We all could have been animators if it was this dadgum easy. Ah, they spoiled it. And she has half a nose.
Kind of like an anime person, though.
Well, this was animated in a Korean sweatshop.
Thank you, Korean sweatshop.
Hello, Tuba!
Well, at least we're getting better.
It was her.
Look, it's not Cogsworth.
Over there. She's
Oh, yeah.
dragging the tempo.
To play music is to live. To live.
The
is
first
to
emo,
suffer.
ladies and
To
gentlemen.
play music, then, is to suffer.
What is she talking about?
To suffer is to suffer.
To know you is suffering enough, pizzicato breath.
Can it, Winbox?
That was almost funny.
I laughed.
If the animation was competent,
Feeling sad a lot.
then
I don't know why.
then maybe it would have worked.
Does this make it better?
No, it's an obvious loop. They just murdered all those drums. You don't know, there could have been people too.
They might have had faces.
So long.
Yeah, and now he's dead.
Not
Super
dead
dead.
anymore.
Thanks.
Never. Never say never, my dear.
Or else people will call you Justin Bieber.
You are Anastasia.
Yes, but who exactly is that? My memories.
Oh look, it's another Anastasia with a memory problem plot. Because that's apparently newsflash. The original historical figure of Anastasia had absolutely no association with amnesia whatsoever. That was an invention from the Don Bluth film. So, if you ever want to see a film that's trying to rip off the Don Bluth movie, look for Amnesia.
Quickly!
Oh no, a human! Hide! Staircase again. Whew, they animated the background. That must have been super effort.
Don't worry, they stopped now.
Oh, good.
Back to stationary backgrounds.
Yay! So far, this movie is like its humor is almost hitting. It's almost hitting. It's not completely incompetent, but it's also not actually funny.
You will know what to do.
But it won't involve that much movement, so don't even think about it.
Don't make us animate that.
I love how those guys have absolutely no reaction to moving musical instruments.
You don't know what life is like in Russia.
Okay, that's true. Any of my Russian fans, which I probably have like none, tell me what it's like in Russia and how many of your instruments move and stuff. That wasn't a karate chop.
He doesn't communicate his anger very well.
He doesn't communicate anything very well. Oh, animated backgrounds! Go!
This is almost too much.
Too much! Holy carbos! Oh yeah, this is too intense! Okay, back to static. Okay.
It's kind of like a Bob Ross painting now.
Was that awesome or what?
I got snow in my strings, like the insidious frost that invades all our lives.
Shut up! Fart. And she got a second case of amnesia because she bashed her head against the metal harp. Okay, got it.
It's a story of traumatic brain injury. Tale as old as time.
What do I have that could possibly be of any use to the bad Cheka? All I have.
Unpaid parking tickets.
Never mind that now. The point is, we cannot ever go back.
Never go back? But Harp.
But it's cold out here!
Only that you must go for.
Just like wibble walking as they go.
Again, this is completely normal.
Darn it, Russia, why are you so weird?
You can criticize how they're walking, but let's also look at the fact they're walking.
Oh look, a train, just like in that other Anastasia movie.
I hope nothing happens to the train.
We're traveling incognito, so keep your voices down from now on.
Sorry.
Yes, we're talking instruments traveling incognito.
Home again. My home.
My One Direction
It's
posters.
the only place.
Don't cry.
Fairy godmother! Oh, no.
Please, don't cry. That's it, I'm coming.
Wait, how did you know that?
Except that I'm...
He seems perfectly harmless to me.
Mostly because he's still in a box.
In the Tsar's imperial forces, if you must know, long since
Which is why he's still dressed up in his uniform after Ah!
retired.
Holy crap! Did you see that face?
You even happen to look a little like she would have looked if she was still about.
What who would have looked like?
Fun fact about Russia that I actually do know. The name Anastasia or Anastasia or Nastia, all of those forms of the same name, is actually a very common girl's name in Russia. So, someone walking around with the name Anastasia is not that big a deal.
Army of young girls have stepped forward attempting to claim the boodle, and none have managed to
Did
pass
you
the
just call it a boodle?
princess.
You know,
You claim to know nothing?
that Russian word. Boodle.
Nothing
Boodle.
of this, sir.
Boodle.
I see. Well, you have the wit to be the princess.
Boodle.
None of the regal bearing, of course.
I beg your pardon.
But with my...
You're pig is basically what he's saying.
expertise,
I like that in a man.
Listen to me.
What's happening right now?
You want to know who you are? I take you to Copenhagen, put you up in a nice hotel, pay for your meals, clothes, everything, and train
With all the money I earned from living in a
you to convince
suitcase.
everyone you're the
is a former general.
Why did you wink at your tuba? Weirdo.
Well, as it happens, I have been looking for the Princess Anastasia.
In my uniform so people could kill me faster.
Coincidence.
I don't trust that mustache.
I don't trust most mustaches. Oh look, they're gonna jump off the train like they did in a certain other adaptation.
Instruments! I never travel anywhere without them.
Well, just how many instruments are we talking about here? You know, some girls just carry a Lucky Charm bracelet around with them wherever they go.
And lo and behold, they did not animate the exciting part.
Too much money.
Careful, young man, or I'll have you fired.
Come on, then. And there'll be a healthy tip in it.
Incognito, everybody!
Would have been better off if your parents had left you something useful. Like stock certificates, gold, jewelry, a couple of Fabergé eggs.
You know, money, moolah, rich things.
Nope, she's got a tuba.
And I wanted to come here for the longest time.
They just jiggle, wiggle. That's animate.
You're welcome.
Wait, really?
Just stare at her awkwardly. Just stare. Ah.
Uncomfortably long eye contact.
I thought no one was gonna speak there.
Who's hungry? Room service!
Wait, how their instrument? How did they eat in the castle?
See, now my whole experience watching this is wondering why, how certain things are happening for these instruments.
I don't understand this.
They're the real story.
There's a much more interesting story to be told here. It's just.
And don't forget the borscht.
And don't forget the borscht. Anastasia,
Don't forget the borscht.
Don't forget the borscht. Yes, everyone is well aware of Anastasia's legendary appetite. She just couldn't stop stuffing her face with borscht and vodka, which is the only foods they have in Russia.
I feel sorry for this guy.
I feel sorry for the guy paying for all this. Poor Vladik. I have 6 stomachs.
You can say that again. You eat
Literally
more than the
do.
Russian army. I've been hungry before. After the revolution, I had nothing.
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 Nothing at all. Except that suitcase. How are you paying for this? Oh, song. I'll bet this is gonna be barely animated too.
In a bit, chest out a bit, now grin a bit, stick out that noble chin a bit, now that's a bit too far.
Wow. Wow.
I think this is their version of if I can learn to do it, you can learn to do it.
Yeah.
Except for it's got a whip.
Yep. But, you know another major difference between that song and this one?
What's that?
That one had animated things happening.
Yes. Beautifully animated.
Beautifully animated. This is...
Anatomically incorrect.
Sweetly hazy, 'cause I like her more and more.
You know, you're not supposed to sing that directly in each other's faces. Oh, look. Some passage of time. Finally, something happened that makes a little bit of sense in this song. And I'm looking for logic in a musical number. Something that I know is inherently illogical, but it's not this illogical. Boy, the chemistry is palpable.
Super.
Ugh. This is a stupid movie.
I will have to say her singing voice is decent. Like, she hit some nice high notes there.
And
Such a waste.
yeah, such a waste. Why did you participate in this movie? You could have been an extra in the death of Willie White. That would have been really good use of your talents.
Pompous windbag never could stand the man. Let's just see if I can provide some...
Oh dear. He seems to know these people. I wonder what the secret of Anastasia is. I've seen the review of this one. I've seen this. I've only been pretending not to know things in advance, and I'm
You believe I'm a princess?
Oh, what's the matter with you? You look great. You look like...
Like 10 million pounds sterling?
something like that, yeah. Blink, 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 blink! Okay, he blinked. How about you? Okay, finally she blinked. Holy crap! I think they forgot to give her eyelids in this movie. Good crap.
This angle, though.
She's been through unspeakable hardships and perils. Not only a
Boy, I wish we could have seen any of those. All we saw her do was sled off of houses, which looked more fun than perilous.
I wish to thank you all for being here.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's very progressive that they cast a literal rat for that particular role.
Ah, yes. Inclusive.
Anastasia, remember who you are.
Remember who you are.
What was that facial expression?
Oh, to the devil with you all.
That was a nice way of telling everybody to go to hell, by the way.
Your Majesty?
Your Highness, actually. She's not a majesty until she becomes a queen, or lady czar, or what? I don't know how that works. Russia doesn't have one. And she's not a princess. She's a grand duchess.
Anastasia is strong.
She has royalty in her blood, my dear.
She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no blood.
She's like a fairy tale princess. If only there were a prince.
Is the prince coming?
It's Prince! His royal purpleness!
Remember what we said about mustaches?
Yep.
Is goofing off again.
Goofing off. I wonder if this is the bad guy.
Oh, but he's nice to animals.
Yes, to that one animal who is cruel to everything else. Yeah, that's it.
Prince Paul, friend to the birds.
Vladimir Ikonovich and Prince Paul.
Ah, hugs.
I have heard so much about you. You are more beautiful now than I could ever have imagined.
He is the one ray of sunshine in her otherwise hopeless existence.
He's certain
You guys certainly haven't done anything.
to be believed.
What a wuss!
Can they say that in a children's film?
They just did.
Oof. Wuss and vodka.
Remember to
Good
bring my
gravy.
Indeed. It has been lost for so long.
Right. Prince. Now that we're all through with the introductions, it's time to mop up here and catch you a little later.
Of course.
We're bad guys. Oh, whoa.
Did you notice that sometimes things just go really fast in this film?
That they do. That's a sign of some really good animation there. Whoa, that thing got huge when it broke. What did that have to do with anything? What did that accomplish? What was the point of what?
Like a distraction from the pain, maybe?
That would imply that it wasn't itself. I don't. That has some terrible implications. Gog.
Well,
That legendary appetite again, I'm telling you.
she was itching for some booze. You could see it.
Goofing off is the comic relief of whoa. All these really intense facial expressions that just show up and disappear. Ah!
Don't you dance like that?
I don't wear my face like that when I dance.
Like a secret evil villain?
Okay, I can tell that they're kind of trying a little bit with this animation sometimes.
This General Ikonovich is becoming a major pain.
Major pain? Don't reference better movies in your crap movie. Gosh.
Dude.
I just want to watch Major Pain right now. You want to watch Major Pain? Major Pain's a good movie.
Jealous!
Jealous? Me? Of him?
I'm not jealous, by the way.
There's a lot of emotions going on.
A lot of emotions, and I don't understand any of them. Why? What?
Duchemoy, don't cry.
Nothing I do seems to please.
And stop trying to cop a feel, Mom. I mean, Harp.
Something I can do for you, gentlemen?
Ooh, punched out by Soda Popinski.
Ooh.
Boy, that
Ooh.
don't strain yourselves, guys. Good gravy. That fight scenes, am I right?
He was already out.
Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov, youngest daughter of Tsar Nicholas II.
Name dropper. Ah,
It's a little like the snowman that you would draw when you were little.
and flipped upside down.
Flipped upside down.
On the street, in the gutter. He dressed you up, gave you words to parrot, and dares to parade you in front of me as my granddaughter.
If you're not interested in looking for her anymore, why are you still seeing her?
She just likes to insult people.
I don't care about the money.
Aha, but you're aware of it.
It's not why I've come. I'll give the money away.
Yes, but unfortunately, you cannot give it away until you have it, and you cannot have it without my approval.
You cannot have it until you give it away. You cannot give it away to be to have it. Math is hard.
She is a complex snowman. Snowwoman.
Oh look, they're trying to animate like an actual animation company. Isn't that adorable? Aww.
Multiple views of the same face.
Oh, the big eyes, big owl eyes. Holy carbo.
You are a very talented actress, mademoiselle. My compliments to your employer.
Thank you.
Dear, that didn't.
The winter grows bitter cold, and bright
Plot point.
days are done.
Plot point.
There's
Plot
a
point.
season
Plot point.
will soon be
Plot point!
when we'll all
No,
laugh in
it cannot
the
be.
sun.
And you're telling me none of the other charlatans ever knew that song? Nobody
Heard it before.
ever did.
How many of them decided to start singing as soon as she threw them out?
This cannot be.
We'll sing
It must
and
not.
dance in the
I order you to stop.
Though the fates
She doesn't follow instructions well, does she? Just like the real Anastasia! Anastasia! But, I think I've been blocking your face with the microphone
You know that's
throughout
okay.
this. This is not. I'd let this pass for a. Whoa, her arms barely. The animation's bad.
Not a very good grasp on perspective there.
Perspective and proportions.
Yep.
The, there. Believe her now. Okay. That was easy.
Does he want in on the hug?
It's her. It's really her.
Yes, it is.
Now I want some of that.
You two can finally be married.
What?
Married?
Wait, what?
Married.
What?
Records.
Wait!
When you were 2 years old, though I can guess you don't remember.
You'd be darn right! She was 2!
Except that
Oh, he's alive!
He's just there!
He took quite a beating.
And
taking this whole princess thing too far.
I didn't hear any objections when I was winning you my inheritance.
Now you start acting all high and mighty. Just remember, I was the one who found you in that baggage car.
Maybe you should have just
you were in
left
that
me.
baggage car too, remember?
She let you out of the box.
Don't play self.
Ungrateful girl.
Heartless mercenary.
Poopy face, butt
I'm a princess.
sniffing, poo head. I got nothing, I'm not good. Remember that scene with Sebastian in the Little Mermaid where he met the chef? Remember how much fun that was, just running around, throwing everything all over the place?
Why, yes. Can we relive it?
Oh, no, but we can sure try with as cheap animation as we can get away with.
Do not think to move.
No, of course not. Here, take my wallet. It's yours.
We want the girl.
That's not a wallet.
Don't resist, Anastasia. Occupational hazard. I'll come and rescue you when the moment is right.
Hopefully you'll have most of your fingers by then.
Also, restaurant patrons are kind of checked out, too.
Yeah, it's just an accordion that's hopping around shouting.
Just another day.
Yeah, they did the dramatic reveal, except you forgot to turn up the opacity of the shadow so that we didn't know who it was a second ago. You screwed it up! Oh look, he's green now. That means he's evil.
I don't know, we could have determined that from his mustache.
Prince. And I got them all to believe I am the real prince.
Just call me the Artist.
That was not in the other Anastasia video.
Neither was this song, but that's not an improvement.
Good point.
Now that you're awake, the harsh reality is things aren't always what they seem.
Wait, what? Oh, that was... He was bald before.
He was.
He was bald as the grow. What the freaking crap is wrong with you Koreans? People's arms, length of arms. No, stop it. I broke it.
I know you want it to stop.
I don't know where we are anymore. Hang on. No.
We get to listen to the whole song. It's totally fine. It's kind of catchy.
Wait, that's not a thing.
What's not a thing?
He's not supposed to have pointy teeth.
Well, also, they didn't animate pointy teeth, so that's why she failed to notice.
You've been grand for the plots I've planned, and my gratitude's profound and large.
And so is other things.
Boy.
I'm talking
Yeah.
I'm talking about the bird. That bird is huge.
Nice save.
I'm sorry. VVB's not here today, so I have to make the dirty jokes, okay? Otherwise my viewership goes down.
Oh, I'm not used to you being the one with dirty jokes.
It tastes weird coming out of my mouth.
That's what she said. Hey, look, an accordion.
What? Huh? Oh, that's normal. There's nothing weird about that at all.
At this point in the film.
Now, how are we going to get Anastasia back?
Maybe I'll take a nice lie down. I must have been hit harder on the head last night than I thought.
You know, that's the most rational thing in this entire movie.
I was about to say.
She has Paul. Why would she want me?
I'm Batman. Why are you Is that supposed to be? It's just like.
Oh, shake weight.
No, we will not reference shake weight here. That is not a thing anymore.
Well, he's going to get more than he bargained for. Me, you, and the rest of you talking instrument things. Against the secret police force of the revolution. Come on, all of you. We've got to save Anastasia.
Wait, I thought you said you only cared about the money.
Well, who said I didn't? Now let's go.
Oh boy, this is a greatly told story. I don't
know about you, but that scene brought it up just one notch for me.
It's basically just that was the movie saying we don't care anymore. Let's just throw stuff, make stuff happen. He's blowing into his own. He's blowing into his own.
Go ahead and finish that sentence.
He's blowing in.
Watch it! This guy has a hard head!
And no appreciation for the arts. Shall we?
I've been making the same face throughout this entire viewing. And I think my face might be stuck that way by now.
Is it like cringy pain?
It kind of is, yes. Also, the movie's really bad.
Oh, what?
Movie's over.
That's the best you've got? Ha.
Do something!
Tubas are bulletproof.
Only in Russia.
I've been such a fool. I've loved you from the start. I've been so blind.
This chemistry. This is.
Now kiss.
And for you both.
What made that so funny?
It was incompetent, that's what.
Okay.
What is that gun?
Vladimir!
Oh no! Water. A Russian's one weakness. They're just like Germans in that way. Tubas swim. Tubas can swim.
But the human cannot.
What will I do without you?
You will be her Imperial Highness.
Don't talk about Her Highness, creep.
Anastasia.
We must tell her.
But that will...
It's
He didn't even have time to drown.
time for the secret part of the secret of Anastasia.
With him.
You get it? I always thought them being talking instruments was a little bit weird. But you know, I didn't think to question it.
Just went along with it.
Before. If we did, we'd have to go onwards. That's the rule.
The rule. You know the rule.
You know,
The
everyone
rule
knows the rule.
codified at the time, in the place. The rule.
Really, they just made it up.
The
just
rule.
now.
The,
Sing to him, from your soul to his. Sing to him, my dear.
Great. Now that they've told her the secret, he is now shiny, because that's the rule.
Oh, this is like Entangled.
Yeah, this movie's just as good as Tangled.
Not even. Don't even.
Once upon a December. You know, her singing is competent, but the songs themselves are garbage.
Also going on a little bit longer than I care for them.
Whoa, what happened? Whoa.
You
It's
just subconsciously started fast forwarding through.
This is gonna be fun to edit. Joy to the world, the song just stopped.
And so, General Vladimir Vasilyanov Ikonovich and Her Imperial Highness, Princess Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov, lived happily ever after. And how many accordions do you know who can say that?
You're dead. You literally died. Well, now's the part where we talk about what we thought of the movie.
You first.
I loved every second of it. There wasn't a single problem with the whole thing, and anyone who says otherwise is a liar! I am gonna review the Good Times Cinderella film. Spoilers. But, that movie was horribly inept and incompetent at everything it tried to do. Which wasn't much, but it tried stuff. This was a little bit more ambitious, but, it still sucked garbage, and there was nothing actually good about it except for one or two funny bits with the violin, bass, bassinet, but the big...
The emo string instrument?
To live is to suffer. So what did you think of this stupid, horrible movie?
Actually, I think she was my favorite character. I connected with that character a little bit, and I kind of want her on a t-shirt with that quote about suffering. But overall, the animation was a lot of lazy. You saw a lot of like really big eyes shrinking to little eyes, proportions and perspective were really off. And the story was also pretty lazy and somewhat familiar to another video that I just can't recall at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's like it's one of those things where you think you've seen it before. It's that kind of deja vu feeling, but you can't put it down. Don Bluth Anastasia. But hey, what do you expect? I got it for $2.
The singing was kind of nice.
There, we said something nice about it. Bye!